morning, class 7th. This is your history class, and we are going to continue the first lesson of history, when, where, and how. In the previous class, we have already studied about the timeline, how it is helpful in understanding history. In this chapter, or we can say in this class, we are going to read about the medieval period of Indian history, which stretches from 8th to 18th century CE. In the previous class, we also studied about the major developments during this period, how the Rajput kingdoms came up, about Mahmud of Ghazni, Mahmud of Ghor, who plundered India, and we studied about the Sultanate. We will study about the Sultanate and Mughal Empire in this class. So, we also studied about the developments in religion. Today we are going to continue the lesson, and we are going to study about how geography affects history. Now, as I read out the text, I want all of you to open your books on page 2 of history and read along with me. How geography affects history. The geography has a profound effect on history. People and their actions cannot be understood without taking into consideration the land where they live. The geographical conditions influence the economic and social development of the people. The Indian continental has been clearly segregated by the nature. Now, word segregated means separate. So, we can see this map and just check out how the Indian subcontinents segregate, that is, separate the country. It is a peninsula and is bounded by the ocean on 3 sides. We can see the south portion of India in the map, that it is surrounded by the water bodies on 3 sides. In the north are the great mountain system which separated from rest of Asia. The high mountain passes allowed the Aryans to enter India and the Arab traders to trade with India since 712 CE, that is Common Era, after Christ. But in 1001 CE, the Arab armies came to invade the Indian territory through the Khyber Pass. Khyber Pass is a route through which helped the other countries to enter India. Later, the Huns, Turks, and Mughals invaded India. Each invasion brought in foreigners who brought with them their customs and culture and had an impact on the Indian culture. Also, these passes allowed links with China and Tibet, and Buddhism spread to these countries. India's two great river systems, the Indus and this is Ganges actually, this is Ganga, also have played a role in shaping the history. The Harappan civilization came up near the river Indus. The navigability of these rivers helped trade and commerce. The Himalayas have helped the northern plains to become more fertile by bringing enough rainfall. The cities came up where there are geographical advantages. The great cities like Prayag and Kannauj came up in the northern plains. Many wars were fought between kings to acquire the fertile lands near rivers. Towards the south of the northern plains lie the Vindhya mountains. These prevented the invaders from getting access to the Deccan plateau. Access means enter, which lies towards the south of these mountains. The Deccan plateau has non-perennial river systems. Now, non-perennial means like having less water. Scarcity of water led to the development of irrigation system. Irrigation सिंचाई, जिससे कि खेत सींचे जाते हैं, एग्रीकल्चर में जो हेल्प करता है. The long coastline led to the rise of numerous ports which facilitated commerce. New and old terminologies. In ancient times, India was known as Aryavarta or the land of Aryans. The Buddhist text, it is called Jambudweep, meaning the island of rose apple tree. Later it was called Bharatvarsh after the king Bharat, or Bharat we can say, a powerful king who ruled during the period. Now the name Bharat for India is derived from King Bharat, the son of Shakuntala, wife of King Dushyant. It was first time in the history that whole India was united under one king, so India was named Bharat or Bharat. India was also referred to as Hindustan. This is a Persian word meaning land of the Hindus. River Indus was called Sindhus and the Persians pronounced it as Hindu. During the times of Persian invasion, the region came to be known as Hindustan and the inhabitants as Hindus. However, the term Hindustan was first used by Minhaz-e-Siraj, a Persian writer. According to him, Hindustan included northern India only. Today, the term is applied to India as a whole and sometimes to refer to the Hindi-speaking part of the country. The Greeks referred to India as Inde, derived from the word Indus. The British called it India. Now, there are two sources to study the medieval period. There are two kinds of sources which give information to reconstruct the past. These are archaeological and literary sources. In archaeological sources, there are monuments, paintings, sculpture, coins, buildings, inscriptions, and other artifacts. So let us see under the subheadings the archaeological sources. There is, first one is monuments. Many monuments were built during this period. These tell us about the architectural skills of that time. The material used gives an idea about the craftsmanship and mining. Numerous temples and mosques exhibit the skills and religious beliefs of the people. Paintings. Most medieval kings were patrons of art. Many styles of paintings flourished. Many paintings depict the rulers themselves and the court life of the time. These paintings are like the binoculars through which we can see the medieval period. For example, the Tanjore paintings of the south depicts Lord Krishna and Lord Shiva. The Mughal rulers patronized paintings, that is, they supported and appreciated this art. The art developed as well as prospered under the rule of Mughal emperors. The painting style that developed was a combination of Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. Sculptures. The medieval period of India witnessed a wide variety of sculptures. Stone and metal both were used. The indigenous style was deeply impacted by foreign style. The Cholas were great patrons. Cholas were the kings. It is a kingdom. Chola is a name of a kingdom of sculptures, and during the reign, many temples were built with intricate sculptures. Many exquisite statues were also crafted during their reign. These shed light on the life of the people, their religious belief and customs. Inscriptions. Epigraphy is the study of inscriptions. These are very reliable sources. These are engraved on stone tablets, metal plates, pillars, etc. Some inscriptions give detailed accounts about the political and religious activities of that time. Others are official, commemorative, or historical. Many inscriptions have been found which tell us about the reign of the Cholas. The Uttaramerur inscription is an example. The last one is coins. Coins give useful information about a kingdom. The material used tell us about the economic condition of the kingdom and information of dates during which the particular kings ruled. We also get information about rulers and their relations with their empires. Now that's all for today. The other part, that is literary sources, will take up in the next class. Children, you stay safe and take care of yourself. Till then, bye.